Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome back to the Bretonnia campaign for Mortal Empires. Now, in the last episode, we had a bit of a hiccup when it came to the end, unfortunately. It was just one of those things. But hopefully I've managed to get it sorted out, and it's not going to be happening in the future. But all that you really missed, apart from what you saw on the screen, was me talking about what I was going to be doing next in this episode, in fact. So, as a bit of a recap, and to let you guys know, this is what we kind of got in mind. At the moment, if I go back over to Bretonnia, we've got in Paravon, Leonka building up his force with a new edition of Royal Hippogriff Knights. Now, I'm very excited about using this unit. I have to say I've never used them, so having an actual unit of Hippogriff Knights flying around and going after the foes of Bretonnia sounds fascinating. So I'm going to be taking control of him, and he's going to be continuing to head back then into the Empire and start pushing towards Sylvania. So while he's doing that, we're going to take the Fey Enchantress from Null, and I'm going to start pushing up then towards the Dwarven provinces up here, so Karak Asgaraz, Karak Norn, and pushing down then to Grimhold, before swooping back round, and depending on how long it takes Leonka to get over, it's either her or him that's going to go after Fildorf, so we can complete the province of Visaland. In the meantime then, if we go back up to the north over here, we've got over in Creon, I believe we've got, 2 more turns until my landmark buildings are completed, and 1 more turn until the Cathedral of the Ladies done. Now that I'm quite interested just to be able to get some of the recruitment options, but also so we can try out this right. By completing the Cathedral of the Lady, we can do the Call of the Lady right, which does a few nice bonuses to my knight units as well as just this Lady's Mantle. It affects 3 ally units within range, and protects them from all forms of damage for 30 seconds. So, for 30 seconds, they have 45% damage resistance. That is going to be very useful in certain fights in the future, especially against high powerful foes, like Chaos and so on. So looking forward to trying that out. But anyway, Bohemond, as I was coming up here to originally talk about, we're still building up his army. We're going to be giving him a few units, and with a particular focus on Foot Squires and Pegasus Knights if we can manage it. The reason being, if we pop onto here and go onto his skills, the Heirs of Gilles Le Breton actually gives you bonuses for your Foot Squires, and this one gives you Creston Knights. Did I say Creston Knights? Or did I say Pegasus Knights? Did I even say anything about Knights? Ugh, it's been one of those days. I've had a bit of a break this week, and I went away for a couple of days, and it's just a lot of travelling, but it was great fun. But now it's starting to catch up on me, you know? But anyway, this is going to be quite useful. As you can see, it actually causes my Creston Knights to cause fear when they get to rank 7 and above. So I want to make sure that his army has Foot Squires and as many sort of, Creston Knights as I can afford. So in fact, I'm thinking about actually dropping those for now, and focusing instead on those actual units. So let's see, if we go for some more Foot Squires, and where are my Creston Knights? There we go. He's going to be a nice, powerful force down here. We've got quite a few units now for Foot Infantry. We'll get... we've got a fair bit of cash, we might as well spend it. Let me see, do I want to try out a Bowman Horde? They're not going to be as good without poison arrows or fire arrows, but it's the fact that they can get 160 of them in 1 unit. But there again, it's only 100 more. You know what? Let's try some variety. Let's go for 2 of you and 1 of you. And let me see, we're going to go for... Let's get some Knights of the Realms. Why not? Let's try out the Horde versions. And eventually then I want to get my hands on a Field Trebuchet now for his force. We already got these 2 sorted out, and once the cathedral's done, we can actually get some of the more unique options then as well. But what we're going to do with Bohemond is going to basically try and first of all secure many of these units here. So we've got, like, for example, Mysterious Island, a Skull Reef for 20,000. And then there was another one around here somewhere, Remnants of Battle. Ah, here we are, another one. So once we get these, we'll see about which direction to take him in now. We may have to fight the Wood Elves, we may have him face Norska. I don't know yet, we'll find out. But it means we got a few more turns since we actually face any battles, at least. We need to get our troops into position first of all. Now, Deline, what we can give you? You basically worked on all these skills, so I'll tell you what, let's give you some points in scouting. Just to finish that off. And where are you? You're over here. Right. Now, something that was mentioned in the comments of the last video, and especially I really like the idea, and I mentioned about it, I believe, as well, is, as well as going after Sylvania, I feel tempted to at least go for the Moot, and maybe go for Averheim as well. But the Moot, I find it funny, and so did Drake and Materium. I just love the idea of having a Halfling Duke. That idea just cracks me up, and so I've determined now that's going to become official canon. If I take the Moot, is that the Elder of the Moot is going to be made into a Duke of Bretonnia. Whether he decides to follow the path of the Knights, I don't know. Obviously, I can't get any Halfling Knights in this army, but that would be pretty funny if I could, you know? Anyway, we'll sort that out. Now, Florence, let's have you continue to try and scout out. I'll tell you what, pop down here towards Grimhold, because we can see what we're facing in Karak Norn and Karak Asgaraz, but I want to find out what we've got down in Grimhold, goblin-wise. Nothing really there at the moment. Okay. With Faye Enchantress, we're going to have you head towards Karak Asgaraz, and we're going to swing around, so that'll take you 2 turns to get there. And Jason, you're nearby. Come over here and see about assaulting the garrison in your next turn, I think. Just so we can weaken them a little bit before we get the charge in, you know? Nothing major. And I think that's everything we need to worry about. Just double check. Bordelot, you're still going after Dieterschafen, take that from the Norskins. Good. Because like I said, my plan is to really try and weaken Bordelot's forces enough that they'd be willing to confederate with me. How long that's going to take, I really don't know. And I'm hoping that they're going to stick to their agreements, because they have said that they're mustering their forces at the moment to head towards Dieterschafen. So hopefully they'll go up against the Norskins, lose a few of their men, and be more likely to confederate with me as a result. Perhaps not the most honourable of ways, but all I'm asking is, as their king, to go and help me or help our allies by taking on the Norskins. If they do that and they lose a few men, then so be it. You know, it's just one of those things. Well, that's my rule, and that's what I'm sticking to anyway.
The dwarves have ever been friends of Bretonnia.
Belagar Ironhammer. What have you got to say for yourself? You want a military alliance and you're willing to pay me 500? No. I have to say though, I've really got a new appreciation for his character after reading a few of the books, because I finished the End Time novels, and especially I really enjoyed the one which talked about I can't remember, it was something to do with like the Shadow of the Horned Rat or something, and it was to do with the end times from the perspective of the dwarves and the Skaven. And I just thought it was really interesting hearing about Creek Headtaker and how he was betrayed and how the war had gone on for quite some time, how the Incarnates were brought about and everything. That was just really cool. Orion, what do you want? You want a defensive alliance? You know what? Sure. I'll take that. But yeah, I just thought it was very interesting to read, and because of this focus on Skaven and with Creek Headtaker in particular, the main focus of the novel was talking about his siege of Karak 8Ps. And I just thought it was very interesting to be seeing it from the Dwarven side with Belagar, and just trying to hold out to the very bitter end. It's sort of very stubborn, but also very honourable in many ways, and just shows you how like the character of the dwarves extremely well. It was a fantastic book thing. But not only that, I've also saw the variation now that they've changed to when I've gone back now and reading through the Gotrek and Felix Slayer books. Now, oh right, it's a critical failure, so he's actually been injured by doing that. And we've now got our Royal Hippogriff Knights. Yes. Sword of Cain has been claimed. Interesting. The Call of Lady is now available. Okay. But yeah, I'm reading through the Gotrek and Felix books at the moment, and I have to say, really excellent ones. I really like the first few by William King before, unfortunately, it was taken over by other authors. And I haven't had much of a chance to read those as compared to the first ones. But I just read through Trollslayer, once again, the very first book in the series. And part of the book talks about Gotrek and Felix, which, for those of you who don't know, Gotrek is a slayer, and Felix is a human poet. so to speak, who's decided after Gotrek saved him from being ran over by some horse cavalry during a riot he was involved in Altdorf. And after a drunken night with Gotrek, decided to take an oath and become his rememberer. So he's responsible for basically following Gotrek until Gotrek gets killed in battle, and then he's going to be writing his memoirs, so to speak, assuming he survives. But anyway, they go off to to Caragapes in the first book, and they go to meet Prince Belagar. And he is described in a very different way. Like, he's considered like a very old dwarf in comparison. And I think it has something to do with, like, obviously, people talked about, Caragapes and Prince Belagar's expeditions and that. But until the later editions of Warhammer, he never was really considered a major character, just more of a footnote. So I presume then people must have been really interested in wanting to fight with him and so on. And so as a result, he became a bit younger, a bit more of a capable fighter, and turned out to be a nice change of pace for a character, Anyway, you're coming over here now. Jason, you're going to go over here and sort the garrison first of all. There we go, nice and easy. And, my lady, go over and attack them. Okay, but that's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. To be fair though, it is a minor settlement. It's not the large one. So, Karaz, we're just going to auto-resolve you. Lost a few men, no biggie. Not too big managed to get out of it. A few hundred gold, I'm happy with that. We'll go ahead and... That's not a bad amount of money, admittedly, but we're just going to go ahead and occupy it. And already you can see all the trees growing up as the land's started to get healed. Coerce of Fortune. The Fey Enchantress has now become known as Orcsbane. Huh. And she's quite bold. Fair enough. Right, let's have a quick look over at Creon. Yeah, one more turn now until that's done. And I think I'll spend some money to get myself some blessed trebuchets. Actually, I think we can start renovating some of our other provinces now. Let's first of all have a look. Dalene, Babano, let's have you head down. I just want to sort of keep an eye on what's going on over this side as we start making our way towards it. In fact, you can pop over here. Farsarden, Castle Artois, congratulations, you've got promoted. Alright, Fey Enchantress, what are we going to give you? I kind of want to give you a bit more... I'll tell you what, I want to give you the Amber Spear. This is almost like an iconic spell of the Law of Beasts. It's also something that was really popular with a character called Alor from Shadow of the Horned Rat, one of the first Warhammer games. So I want to take that, and I'm curious to see what else we can give. Lady of the Land, plus 10 Untaintedness. That's going to be quite useful going up against the Vampire Guards. Ward Save, Extra Power Reserve, Secrets of the Grail. So many options. Eyes of Dread for fear. Diviner. So I'll give you that. Oh, it's only 1 point we got. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because I went for the Amber Spear, wasn't it? Whoops. Right, I think that's everything. Anything down in Montfort? Passed on. It should be too far away before we can actually upgrade Estalia, isn't it? Yeah, we can do it now, we just need the cash. Okay. And obviously we want to keep an eye on Skavenblight. It's still under the control teams of Clan Ungwent, for the moment at least. Although now that I'm going after the Dwarven territories up in the mountains with Fey Enchantress, I do need to have a think about which Dwarf clan do I want to give it to. Because on the one hand we've got Caragazern, which is Zivlin, who is our neighbour to the north who currently owns Blackstone Post, the capital of Heinrich Kemmler and his Barrow Legion. But then on the other hand, we've got Clan Ungwent to the south, and they're going to be a more powerful faction in terms of the game compared to Carag Zivlin. So, you know what, I think it'd be best to give it to Clan Ungwent. Let them have some fun over there. They can control the mountains and make sure the goblins behave. And if they need to, they can always try and help me out by using the underways to push through into Atholoran, if I so ask them to. Now, luckily for me, we are allied with Orion now, and so we don't have to worry about the south of Athalan. We've just got the Caghors, what... I don't know, actually, did we make peace with these guys yet? Yeah, we made peace with Durfu, didn't we?
How fares the Emperor?
Are you willing to... Nope. I don't want a military alliance, I want military access. Nope. Okay. Well, there's me going through fixing your lands for you, and you don't even want to allow me permission to do this. It's just sort of that thing where it's like, no, you're not allowed in my room, even though you're in here tidying up. But the Crooked Moon really do seem to be on, well, they're definitely not as powerful as me now. We'll probably will have to get another army at least to try and keep Sylvania under control. Reason being, I'm a little bit concerned about its position near the Badlands. Because, well, we know that the Greenskins have been playing around down there. In fact, we'll check out this map just here. You can just see all this green, where the Greenskins have been pushing through. They've even started pushing through into near the mountains. They're in the Border Princes right now. And they're pushing up along the Silver Roads. Oh, wow. Kazakh... What? Oh, no, that can't be right, surely. Kazakh, the Ever Peak, the capital of the dwarves, seems now to have been taken by the Greenskins. I had no idea about that. You know what? I'm happy to do that. You can pay me some more money, though. That'll do. I didn't realize that. Like, the dwarves are hanging on in there, it looks like. They've got Zufbar. But it looks like they've lost their capital. Interesting. Oh, and now we just had our situation over here completely sorted out. That's good. Because look, Orion's now confederated with Val's thing and Togovan. So now we don't have to worry about that. And the Prophetess is now giving me a peace treaty. And Durfu sorted himself out a while ago. So yeah, we've got that situation sorted. But let me check out over here now. I'll pop on here in fact. Yeah. Kazakh now belongs to the Greenskins. They've got Oakenhammer and Zufbar, the dwarves have. They must have confederated with someone, I think. I mean, Karakadrin is holding up pretty well. But I can't believe the dwarves have nearly been wiped out from the campaign. Jesus. Maybe I have to go and help them out next, the way this is going. Right. Okay, Fey Enchantress, let's have a look. We are going to take a bit of attrition doing this, aren't we? Yeah. Oh well, it can't be helped. Tell you what, we'll... At the very least, what we'll do is switch over to March. Hopefully that'll get us through here a little bit more quickly. Yeah, we'll manage okay. It won't be that bad. Right. Jason, you're going to come over here and attack them in 2 turns, it seems. Wow, those mountain passes really are tough, aren't they? I forget about that. I know you're actually getting pretty well down at the moment. We need to sort out taking Faldorf. Okay, I'll tell you what, you send Bequist and yourself and the army down here towards Wissenberg. We're going to take the army to go after Fildorf, unite the province, and then we can start combating the last remains of the vampiric corruption that we got in the settlement, and hopefully start sorting out public order a little bit. So you're going to do that. Our money now has boosted up because we now finished our landmark buildings. Some very good uses for all of this. Right, let me see what we can also work on for you now. So we've got a nice strong front line. I want another unit of archers. This time I want to give these, oh no, the fire arrows coming in already. We've got 2 hordes of Knights of the Realm. That's going to be quite cool to play with. I want 2 units of trebuchets. I know we can get Grail Knights, but I kind of like having at least 2. I want to try out 2 trebuchets again. Although, if we wait a little while, we can actually boost it up. Yeah. Let's say that for now. And whatever unique building ones we get. We've got Grail Knights. We've got Grail Guardians we can now get. Where's the unique ones? Oh no, I might need to do some more research before I can get the more unique ones we've managed to unlock. Yeah. That's a shame. I'll tell you what, we'll give you two more Knights of the Realm, I think. I know, we've got our Mage coming in now, so that's going to make boosted up to 18. And I want to put at least two trebuchets in. Yeah, so we'll leave it like that, I think. We'll come off here, pop onto here. We'll see, it's going to take 3 turns for that. That's fine by me. And... Hi, looks like you already get a upgrade. Alright, Bohemond Shield. So when Bohemond reached the end of his quest, the Lady of the Lake bade him to wash the dragon's blood off his shield. The waters of the sacred lake cleansed the shield and imbued it with magical powers. So that's quite a few decent bonuses there, especially for the magic resistance. So we're going to definitely give him that. And I kind of want to work on his melee fighting ability. Although going after some of the ones like, for example, Glorfiniel's Progeny is going to be very useful when it comes to trying to improve our other units. Like, for example, combine that with like Creston Knights, and which one was it? This one here, Beast Slayer. Those are going to be some really interesting ones to use. I'll tell you what though, we're going to go for harder hit as well for you, I think. There you go, you've picked up your magical shield for next turn.
What is your behest?
Arnonessa Salt Spite. You are trespassing in my territory, it seems. Okay, you can head back down to there. We'll check you out in a second, no doubt. Oh yeah, we've got Karenberg. I forgot all about the fact that we had Karenberg. We'll give that back to the Empire in a second now, so we'll skip that. Jason, you've leveled up yet again. I kind of want to give you a Pegasus, but I don't think I'm going to keep you with your horse for a while. We'll just continue just improving your skills. Improve you as a Rune Maker. And a Merovec. Let me see. You got yourself a Pegasus. We'll give you Foe. Strider. Having that would be quite useful, but I think I'll give you some more health for now.
You seek prophecy.
Okay. Right. While I remember now, let's pop on here. We want to come onto here. Gift the Empire Karenberg. Karenberg. Gift region. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything. We'll go 3 turns into... How long is it going to take to do these anyway? That'll be a couple of turns, that'll be fine. Something that just occurred to me though. I think it's quite easy though with the region trader mod. Like, don't get me wrong, I really think it's a fantastic idea, and it leads to situations where I can, for example, help the Empire restore itself without even having to find some way of giving it back or raising it to the ground and forcing them to have to spend money to rebuild it. I can just say, look, we've taken it, but here you go, have it back. Which I think is pretty nice. But it can lead to some interesting situations. Like, for anyone who's played Empire Total War, you'll know what I'm talking about. There, the region trader mechanic with the AI can lead to some very weird situations. I remember doing a campaign once, and I can't remember what I was trying to do it for like a narrative let's play I was going to do with the Knights of St. John, or it was just for my own personal one, but nevertheless, you guys don't think you got to see it. But I remember that it had this weird thing happen where the Cherokee Native Americans end up buying one of the central provinces of Europe. Like, it was, I believe, one of the ones near Germany. And it's just all of a sudden we have this this land for the Cherokee Indians in the middle of India. And it was just like really unexpected to have. And so yeah, the AI was well known for doing some dodgy mechanics. So I'm glad that the mod makes it so only you, the player, can do it. But it does lead to certain things, like, for example, if I wanted to go down south where the other Bretonnian factions happen to be, near Araby and that, I could just turn around and say, you know what, I'm just going to buy your land off you. And there you go. You can't refuse me, you can't negotiate. Just because you like me and I've got the money for it, you're quite happy to give me your capital. So as a result, that's one way to expand your campaign, but at the same time, I think it's just sort of, you know, it's a bit cheeky in a way. I mean, and it can really open up some weird possibilities. Like, do I want to take Val's Anvil? Yeah, I'm on good terms with with Orion and the Wood Elves. I can just go in, offer him about a turn's worth of income, and Bob's your uncle. I've now got Val's Anvil under my control. Ah, you're devoted. Increases your leadership and untainted levels. Ostland have now confederated. Okay. I mean, just to show you a thing, right? If I go to purchase, and I don't know, we're gonna pick the Wood Elves. Oh, that's I forgot. Right. Before I can actually buy anything from them, I need to have something that in their property. That's the triggering. That's what I was thinking about. So ignore what I was just talking about. But it means, for example, if I went to Carrick-Ziflin and I happen to own that place near Marienburg because I confederated with these guys, I could just buy the rest. Ooh, speaking of these guys,
Never.
You're willing now to maybe become confederate with me. Oh yes, and I got enough money now to be able to maybe convince you. I'm just wondering how much it may cost me to confederate, because I really want to. Okay, offer payments. Let's say that much.
Impudent whelp.
Don't you dare talk to your king like that, Albrecht. Alright, let's try this one. Tell you what, for fun, let's offer you this much.
You muley
No?
fool.
Fine. It was just so close. I was eyeing it up and was like, oh yeah, we can actually confederate now, but apparently not. Okay, definitely bear that in mind. Luckily for me, my Bohemond is getting up to full strength. We just got 2 turns left, and if push comes to shove, I can always just order it to be done in 1 turn with the trebuchets we already got. Okay, what else can we upgrade then? Stalia, let's upgrade you now to level 4. Oh, phew. I thought he was going to say to me, okay, you can now actually end the turn without me doing anything. Okay, anyone else? You need some buildings here, good sir. Alright. Let's give you some fields, I think. We'll give you a point there, and we can spend the other one then to upgrade that. Okay, Montfort, you can upgrade this. Baston will give you... You got all the decent ones I really kind of want. That's the problem. We'll give you that for the moment. Alright, let's continue on our path. So you, coming over here, Jason, to assault the garrison.
What do you seek?
Alright, I think we'll take this a little bit more slower now. Like, if I go, make sure it gets to 50, like so.
Onward.
Now what we can do is go on to this, get a little bit of replenishment, and we'll be able to hopefully go after Carrick Norton in the next turn. My king, on the other hand, you're going to be continuing to push down. We might as well just have you walk this way. What should we have you do? We've got like a few armies I can see stacked around here. So what we got? Gorfag Pig Kisser. Oh, that's a very vicious name. For what are you? Oh, you're a great shaman. What a name though, Pig Kisser. You've got a small force, Ugwok Foe Spike, and then Skarsnik here has got a whole bunch of gobbers. Well, luckily for me, we got lightning attack, so we can actually go after these guys with no real trouble at all. We can take them out one by one and then go after Faldorf. Nice and easy. In fact, let's speed you up a little bit closer. If they want to try and attack me, I'm more than happy to receive them and kill them. And we'll deal with the rest of it then as we go. Okay. Let's end the turn. Yes, you're making your way up towards Bohemond's force, Capuchin of the Braid, to just try out a bit of variety. Like, I like to have my life mages when I can, so I can heal up my units. But I do want to try out some of the other ones. Like, if I do an Empire campaign at some point, like, especially if I'm doing it with, like, something I will ask you guys is if you guys want me to do an Empire campaign, what I'm tempted to do is use the Chronosis' faction unlocker to do a campaign with Sudenburg with Balthasar Gelt leading it. And I would try to make it so at least I have a few mages and a very sort of mage-centric force for the most part, thanks to the fact that he's the Supreme Patriarch. So, thanks to some of the mods I've got, as well as the ones that have been released by Creative Assembly, you just have quite a lot of different options for mage characters. I think you could probably nearly have every single law of magic, in terms of like the 8 laws from the Winds of Magic, available for you to pick from. Now, Aranessa's Saltspite, I'm a little bit miffed by the fact you're marching through my territory. I did notice that she was trespassing before, but we'll have to keep an eye on her. I don't want to. What amazes me though, and I just noticed that, even though they have only got 2 minor provinces, they've got the capital of Zulfbar, and they've got the Oakenhammer, but yet they are also nearly as powerful as me. They are strength 6. They are no weak faction, despite the fact they only have those 2 regions. So we may have to be they may be a factor yet, especially if we send in someone to go and help the dwarves against the greenskins. I mean, greenskins are nearly... Ooh. Wintertooth, you've decided to come after the Empire, and apparently the Banspar is really against you. Okay, we're going to side with them. We're going to side with our ally. And so has Carrick Adrin, the dwarves, Clan Ungren, and Carrick Ziflin.
You ask for a boon. Speak, and I will see if it is within my power.
Is it a non-aggression pact? Oh, you want military access? Interesting. Let me check something first of all. Let's go for a defensive pact as well, and you're going to give me a bit more money, Durfu. You won't want just a defensive line? Yeah, you know what, I actually prefer that. So, yeah, we'll take that. The thing is, if I give him a military access thing, that's pretty much fine by me if we've got a defensive alliance in place. And to have Durfu and the Wood Elves actually coming out of Athroloran to help me, I think will be really useful. But I don't know how willing they may be willing to do that. Depends on their traits. Like, since a lot of them tend to be isolationists by nature, it makes them unlikely to actually do something like that. So we may have to think about this. I was saying about thinking about it, I'm going to have to be a bit careful because I see that Norska is getting closer and closer. What do you want? You want a military alliance? You're willing to pay me a lot of money, which is quite nice, but I'd rather confederate with them if I can. Just so, and then we can actually have a little bit of a campaign down in the south using those Bretonnian factions. Alright, Bohemond, you've gone up in rank. That's great. I didn't plan to do that. I was hoping to just zoom over. My bad. There we go. That's better. Okay. So these guys are starting to make their way down towards Marienburg. We've got Wulfric the Wanderer mainly in his force, including Norscan Warhounds. Right. What I may do then is, because we basically got our force all together, and we've only got 1 turn though until that's done. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Capuchin, you're gonna go in and join in with Bohemond.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
There we go. We've got a full stack now under our control, apart from a lack of trebuchets. Okay, let's sort you guys out. First of all, actually, let's come over here and do this. So you're gonna go after Carrick Norn. You're gonna do some damage to them. There we go, you've weakened the garrison. You've now become a born fighter, causing an extra 15% casualties. And you're going to go and assault them. Can we attack this turn? We cannot. Bugger. Okay, we'll have to save that battle a little bit longer, I think. But for the moment now, let's sort out the situation here. Gorfag Pigkisser, looks like you're the one who's outside the settlement. So let's get you guys to come over here. Ooh. Your army spotted a foe willing to ambush. Until by the discovery, the enemy is moving forward to intercept. Ah, so we're now defending... Okay, we're fighting against quite a few units here. With Leonker's force. But the balance bar puts us very much in my favour, and I think it could be interesting just watching us fight against all of these units. So you know what? We're going to fight this myself. We're going to see what the battlefield's like. And I'll probably skip then to the start of the battle so you don't have to sit around and watch the loading screen with me. It's one of the more annoying parts, I must say. Okay, at least give me an idea what the map is like, first of all. And we are going to be facing lots of goblins and that, so that's going to help out. Their leadership... Where is their leadership? Their leadership's actually not too bad. 48, 43. I mean, 101, 84. That's a lot better. And it looks like we're going to have the hill advantage as well. So they want to come up towards me. That is fine by me. But anyway, guys, rather than watch the loading screen, I'm going to see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, let's get started with this. Now, looking at the map, we've got some very big hills that we can use to our advantage quite nicely, in fact. Especially if we can get our troops into position, and thanks to the fact that we don't have any artillery to worry about anymore, we could do that reasonably well and take advantage of all this. So I really feel tempted to try and do that, especially since it's going to be a lot more defensible than here. But on the other hand, this side is going to be basically a nice position. Not only that, but it can force the enemy to have to march all the way over here. And yeah, I think I'd rather try and let them do that. But then on the other hand, we've got so many units we're going to be facing that letting them try and group up is going to be an issue. So you know what, I think we'll try and take this high position here and we can push down towards them and hopefully get them so they're against the side of the battlefield quite quickly. So when they do run away, they can run off the battlefield extremely fast. So I'll tell you what, we're going to first of all grab you guys. We're going to do a nice standard formation. We're going to move our troops into position up on the top here. Alright, you guys are going to be nice formation here. Oh wow, even you guys can do lance formation. Same bonuses too. Wow, 116 charge bonus and with an extra 20% on top. Oh, that's going to be lovely to experience. Alright, and you guys can't actually, but let's have a look. You're very fast. Living Saints, Steeds and Armor. You've got 8% damage resistance. Immune to Psychology. Oh no, that's because they're Grail Knights. Gotcha. Unbreakable, Vanguard Deployment, Perfect Vigor. Okay. We'll be basically using these guys to supplement my Beyond Cur. You can form up here. Lady, you can come here. And start deployment, start the battle. And let's get our troops in position now to deal with the enemy. Okay, so you guys are going to form up right across the top here to start with. Like so. You guys are going to form up on this side here. You guys are going to form up right here. Knights, we're going to have you guys pull up, I think, probably near the top. Just so we can move them into behind the line, just so we can move them into position where needed. Archers, you're going to form up right behind them here. And I'm going to keep you on that. You guys are going to keep on here. And you guys are basically going to start going off and attack enemies. Leon Kerr, you might as well lead the charge. We're going to find a nice juicy target for you to go after. Facts. Wolf Riders, I think that would be a good choice. I can't see Snick anywhere. Have you done a run of Skarsnik? Have you left your troops to fight well and die? You may have done that, in fact. I'll tell you what, let's have you do... Ah, there you are. You can go after Skarsnik. You three are going to go after this unit of Goblin Wolf Riders. And you, good sir, you are going to go after... Oh, there's just so many enemies to pick from. It's hard to decide. You guys can go after the Goblin Spider Riders. Here they come. The flying artillery squad.
Defend Bretonnia!
And the frame rate drop that seems to accompany it. Oh, but I really love these Hippogriff Knights. Even with the frame rate, seem to be not letting me see them at their full effectiveness. In fact, let me show you that a second. Oh yes, that looks really, really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, rephrase. Let's change the targets around a little bit. Let's see. We've got Skarsnik over here. You guys can come after this unit here. You guys come after this one. You guys come after this one. You switch targets, actually go after the Warhammer. And you can continue to go after Skarsnik for me, please. And charge bonus up. There we go. Start using all your abilities.
Lance is ready.
Okay, we're about to finish them off. Might as well go up. Here come the fanatics. We have to watch out for these. Actually, I think we're doing okay against them, to be honest. Alright, have you finished him off yet? Okay, go after him. Oh crap, you guys are really taking a hit. Okay, let's pull you guys back. Let's pull you guys back. You guys can come. You guys are gonna come as well. We just tried to do like an assassination attempt. That's basically what I was trying to pull off. Right. Scrap you guys. Let's have you turn around and see about going after that unit. You guys need to get out of there, please. Leonka, I want you to kill off Skarsnik for me. If not, I'll need you guys to come after Skarsnik. And hopefully this will persuade them to actually get out of the battle. Alright, you've killed 58 so far in Rising. Good job, guys. Okay, you guys need to get out. The flying squad need to get out from the situation they find themselves stuck in. And just get back out. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Royal Hippogriff Knights, you guys are going to pull out this way, please. Okay. Come on, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Alright, let's use your abilities again. Alright, keep coming this way. Keep coming this way. Tell you what, if you really want to do something useful, go after that unit of Wolf-Rider Archers. There we go. Keep pushing out. Keep pushing out. Luckily we haven't lost a unit of these guys yet. We can just heal them up now in the process. Fuck though, let's switch back to here because I haven't noticed that. Oh right, so we had a few units that seems to go after mine, but it didn't work out too well for them. Okay, archers, let's grab you guys quickly. Let's have you focus now on taking that out. Knights of the Realm, you're going to come out down here, and apparently they're high threats. Crap, I didn't realise that. Okay, slow down a minute. Okay, archers, just focus attention on that unit. And you guys come down here and attack these. Okay, you guys still need to make your way out of there, please. There we go. Knights are out. Pegasus Knights are... My Hippogriff Knights are out. It's just this unit here that's losing decisively, it seems. Okay, you guys make your way over this way. Thank you. Very kindly. Appreciate it. Okay, you guys get out of here. Whereabouts are you? You're over here. Come around this way first of all then. Bianca, we need to give you your boosts yet again. Okay, come on. I can see a couple of you guys are just stuck in there at the moment. We don't want that anymore.
Understood. Immediately.
Okay, let's grab you guys. You're gonna head back up now to the top so we can heal you up a bit. Okay, you guys come down and see about chasing them off for me. Okay, you guys need to go. Go, 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 go. Okay, Leonka, you're having a fun time over there. I can see that. I want you to come over here, though, and start going after this Warhammer, just so we can take a few less casualties. Because I haven't noticed, though, that until now, that they're actually going after a few of my units. They've killed 84 of them as well. That's not ideal in any way. And you guys are nearly dead. Why is that? As if it could... Oh, right, okay. I'll tell you what. Okay, Leon. Stop you a moment. Okay, weak growth. We're gonna have you heal up my unit there. Alright, and then you guys are gonna come down here and attack these. Okay. Archers, we're gonna have you guys pull back now, ready to defend. You guys are gonna come up this way. Okay, you guys, we'll have you come over and attack this unit. And you're gonna come down and help them out, Knights of the Realm. Leonka, we need you now to start focusing on taking out these Warclabbers. I know you can do it. I know you're having fun down here as it is, but we need you to just push through. Go after these lobbers, because they're really starting to be an irritation right now. And they're bringing more onto the battlefield. Good to know. Alright, come on. They've now killed 111 of your troops. We're not letting that stand. No more. Okay, you guys come after this one, please, and finish them off. Okay, Damsel, we'll have you come over here. I did ask you to heal up this unit. Why you haven't, I don't know. Okay, you guys are going to switch around. We'll have you come after this unit together. Alright, let's pull you guys up to here now. Alright, you're starting to heal up. If you still not managed to get over those not goblins yet. Alright, yes, there we go. Go after this one, in fact. They've just killed more of my troops, and I really don't like it. Alright. Bonuses galore, like so. Okay, let's pull you guys back over here now, before these guys start getting too much action. Right, archers are firing away and they're doing a good job. You guys are taking a bit of a hit, unfortunately. So much we can do to eliminate these Warclabbers once and for all. Still managed to hang on in there, though. Well done to you guys. Okay, let's give you Foe Seeker. I want you to go after those Warclabbers now. Right, any more units we can start going after, which aren't wolf ride these bloody wolf chariots. Okay, Angeline, let's slow you down a minute. We're gonna have you. Let me see, which one is it I want? Flesh of Stone. There we go, you guys. Okay, you guys can pull up over here. And let me see, we've got all 9 goblins coming in this way. Let's grab you two now and have you charge down towards this unit. Hippogriff Knights, you're going to come down here and attack them. Leonka, you seem to be stuck now in a bit of a tricky situation. Yeah, that definitely describes to me as a tricky situation. Let's get you out of here now. Push through. Did we manage to at least eliminate the lobbers? You did not. Okay, let's get out of here, Leonka. Quickly. Alright, you're taking some damage. Let's have you guys come down and finish them off. Leonka, we need you to get up here, please. Okay, you guys are going to come over here and then attack these. You guys are going to come over here and attack these. You are doing as I ask you to do, aren't you? I hope so. Right, let's have you guys come around and attack this unit. You guys are going to push down and attack this unit. We're going to avoid the fanatics, if at all possible. Alright, Leonka, are you making your way back over here yet? You guys, get yourselves out of here too. Alright, let's have a nice charge by you guys into this unit of goblins while they're to the side and therefore, or even behind you. There we go, that was a nice charge. Just watch their numbers drop like anything. Alright, let's grab you guys, bring you back up. We've still got an orc character around here at some point. Goblin big boss. Okay, you're about to die. That's fine by me. Okay, let's have you heal up some of my troops a bit now. Alright, where are we? Earthbloods, first of all, on my units here, so we can heal them up by bulk. Regrowth on Leon Kerr. Continue to give you guys Shield of the Thorns, I think. Just to give you a nice big bonus to all of you. And we'll do Awakening of the Words as well, just to finish off a few of their units down here, I think. Right. Pegasus Knights. Let's have you guys go after this unit of archers. Okay, you guys need to come down here and attack them. You guys, you're pushing up against them. That's fine by me. You guys can continue pushing down. Okay, have you broken these guys yet? You have not. Well, have you guys come down here now and deal with them? Where is that mate? Alright. Leonka, we're going to use you now to go after the shaman here. Just so we can finish him off. Okay, you guys chase after this unit here. You guys come down here and try to provide some support to them. Alright, let's have you come over here and help out against them. You guys need to push down here and start dealing with these. Come in here and attack them from the rear. Nice big charge. There we go, they've routed. Fantastic. Leonka, let's give you your boost so we can just eliminate that shaman in quick order. Okay, you guys are going to push down here against them. You guys are going to push down here to take them. Hippogriff Knights, come down here and help out. Okay, you guys, let's have you switch around now and go after that Orc Shaman. Their units now decided to break, although they haven't routed yet. I mean, shattered, there we go, that's better. You guys come after these guys. You guys going to come after these. Alright, you're going to finish them off. Okay, Leon Kerr, come down here and fight some trolls now. We've basically won this. It's just finishing them off the last few units. And have all my knights basically just charge after everyone they can get your hands on. So the more of them we can kill off before they make that short distance off the map, the better it will be. Alright, speed it up a little bit at this point. But despite the fact that we lost just under 500 men. Over 500 men, despite the fact that, though, we managed to wipe out a fair few of the enemy's forces. Even though it says close victory. Yeah, we took a few more losses than I would have liked. It was my fault, in a way, for not paying attention to some of the things. Like, Warclubbers managed to kill off over 100 of my men. And I wasn't even paying attention to the damage it was doing against my men-at-arms here. Now, what I'm hoping for is, I believe Ublug happens to be the one in charge of the garrison. So even though we've taken a few casualties, we may be able to take out the garrison pretty easily. And then from there, we can just march in and start getting replenishment going, while the others then have to, while the rest of them have to basically deal with the losses they've got. I mean, Scarsnake managed to take quite a few losses, that's something. So did the garrison. Annoyingly, Scarsnake managed to escape. That bugged me, but then Leonka, he did a good job. I mean, he got wounded a fair bit, but he managed to kill over 500 of the enemy by himself. I mean, that was pretty good going. It was just annoying, like, as much as I love my flying units, and I'm glad to see some of them, like my Hippogriffs here, managed to do extremely well, It's just annoying when they actually can't get... They're trapped in combat and they can't get out of it. That you have to keep clicking and clicking and just hope that they can push their way through a bit. Alright, we're going to kill the captives. You guys can all disappear off. Goodbye, Skarsnik. And goodbye you too. Right. We now got the Beast Slayers of Baston, Foot Squires. That is going to be a nice little addition to give to Bohemond. Confident Defender, Shady Face Smasher. Killed a few of their enemies at least. Another War Banner. I'm picking these up now like they're going out of fashion, I tell you. Okay, just gonna auto-resolve this. Okay, we lost one unit there, but that's fine. We'll just easily recruit them now. Right, could actually bring back Visland, but we're not going to. Okay, we now finally managed to get Visland under our control. So let's pop on you first of all. Got 4 points to spend. Jesus, what am I going to spend all this on? Upkeep would be quite nice, I think. Let's go for Chivalric Codes. Exemplary Conduct. I think we've done all your personal skills apart from leadership now at this point. Let's give you Virtue of Empathy, I think, and then we'll give you... Let's go for a point in this for the upkeep. In fact, rephrase. Go for Chivalric Codes, Exemplary Conduct, and 2 points in this. Okay, that should increase some money a little bit as well. Right, but now we're here, we need to order another unit of Spearmen.
I will see it done.
I'll take 2 turns. There's plenty of time for my army to replenish.
I have seen your heart.
And we'll be able to go after Gormog Bonecrusher and Skarsnik and that next time.
Priestess of the lady.
Okay.
I know the way.
You're going to continue pushing forward and enter here. I think it might... Do I want to go after Averheim first and the Moot before pushing into Sylvania? Or do I just want to go straight towards Sylvania? Actually, no. Hang on. Oh, I forgot. The Moot is part of Rutbad. Ah, we may take it as well. I forgot. I always had in my head that it belonged to Averheim. Whoops.
You seek the lady?
Right. You definitely can't attack this turn. No. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's start marching then into Gwenstadt. We'll have Leonka head straight towards the source of all evil in the area and go for there. We'll have you venerate the lady in order to improve that. We now got Fjordorf. Yeah, we'll spend the money to do that, and we'll get that as well. End the turn. And we've actually come up now to the end of the episode. Alright, well, unfortunately that combat against the goblins really could have gone better. In my opinion, it was probably because I wasn't paying attention to the full army. I was dealing with the fact that my flying units were winding the enemy horde. So as a result, their warclobbers and that were able to do quite a bit of damage against my men-at-arms in there. A lot more than they should have done, and that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention to them. In the future, artillery pieces are definitely going to be a priority target for my flying units. But the Fey Enchantress is continuing quite well so far up in the mountains, so she's just got Carrick Norn and Grimstone down here, and then that will be sorted out. So what I'm thinking at the moment is have Leonka take his army straight into Sylvania, take Drakenhof Castle, and then we can push through to the rest of western Sylvania with him. The Fey Enchantress can finish off in the mountains, and then we're going to have her go then towards Averheim, Grunstadt, and move up then towards Voltberg and the Moots. I think that would be a good target for them. Bohemond is going to have to be prepared. It looks like we're going to be facing some Norskans pretty soon, so that would definitely be something we want to eliminate. And apart from that, then, I think that's really all I got planned for the moment. I do feel tempted to go and actually help the dwarves against the greenskins, and maybe push forward into the Badlands myself. So I'm thinking about doing something like that in the future, much in the future from now. No, we're not doing anything with you guys yet. Otherwise, yeah, it's really just a case of deciding where to go next, in all honesty. White of Intrigues have now started to spread their influence of anyone who trades with their faction. Yeah, we'll leave it as it is for now, so yeah, let's just start things off with the fact we know we're going to be fighting this battle next time. We do I need to get siege equipment? Probably not. Tell you what, we'll build some up for now. It's actually, no, it's going to take ages to do that, isn't it? We may do. We'll get some towers at least sorted out. We're no rush for her, are we? So anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode here, so I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I hope you join me next time. But until then, take care, and goodbye for now.